Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. We are doing holiday recipes again today. And today it is Tracy and I both. And actually Tracy's doing most of the cooking and I'm going to do most of the talking. Surprise, surprise.
Isn't it? Nothing
Oh,
new here.
well, it is actually new because Tracy wanted to do the cooking. So that was fun. Well, okay, I might have delegated her to do the cooking. But
Right.
it was
She
her
said,
idea.
I'm gonna talk, you cook.
Yeah, it was her idea to do Twix Bars. So how fun does that sound? When you do your Christmas candies or your holiday treats for Thanksgiving, do you do a lot of mimic recipes like Twix Bars and Snicker Bars and, you know, things that mimic a flavor of another commercial product? Let me know what your favorite is. We are going to try these Twix Bars for the first time. Twix Bars. Twix Bars, Twix Bars. Yeah. Twix Bars for the first time. And they are sugar-free. We are using a natural sweetener. Actually, tonight we're using a combination of Swerve, correct?
Allulose.
But did we have Swerve too, or just allulose?
Powdered Swerve.
Powdered Swerve and some allulose.
And brown Swerve and some allulose.
Yeah. So lots of sweeteners. And I'll talk to you about a little bit about why you use what when you use it as we're cooking. But Tracy's going to get started here. We did do some prep work. We have one crust already cooling so that we can put this together for you from different layers, because if we just started and all we had to do was throw it in the oven, you wouldn't see anything at all but a shortbread crust. So one is cooling while we're going to start the topping now. So if you love Twix, stand by. All right, girl, get over here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, she's up.
Okay.
Wah!
Sorry,
Excuse
I was
you.
not ready. Excuse me. All right, so the crust is super easy. It was literally 1, 2, 3, 4 toppings. I'm sorry, 4 ingredients, not toppings. 1.5 cups of almond flour, which I already have in a bowl, and then a 1/4 cup of powdered Swerve, 1/8 teaspoon of salt. In my book, that would be like,
That's enough. Yep.
that many twists. I use the pink Himalayan sea salt. And then you just want to mix those 3 together really well. Who's on here? Celeste is on here, Jeremy, Alexis. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. All right, so I have those 3 mixed up really well together. And then I have the oven on 325. Hi Seth, thanks for joining us. All right, so there is our almond flour, our powdered Swerve, and our salt. This is 4.5 teaspoons of melted butter. Yes, I prepped.
That's why she
did
got to
not.
cook, is because she did all the prepping. So then I didn't know what we were doing, so I told her she could just cook it.
Oh, she didn't know what we were doing. All right, so I pour the melted butter in with that. And honestly, I think she just missed me being in the kitchen. That's
I
all.
did. I like to do this together.
So this is
Hey,
going to form
Sanj.
your crust. Mix this in together really well with your dry ingredients and your melted butter.
It's just like making a shortbread. It's a keto-friendly shortbread crust. So
It's super crumbly and takes a minute to get it all mixed in, but I think I might have it.
So for those of you who just joined, Tracy's behind me actually putting the crust together for Twix Bars as part of our holiday treat series or holiday recipe series per your request. So I also asked for everybody to drop in the comments if you prefer some mimicked foods for your treats at the holiday season, like Twix candies or Mounds or Almond Joys or Snickers or whatever. Drop in the comments what you like.
A crust before. I'm going to put it in, what is this?
This one's a 10 by 6, 5 by 10.
You know, 5 by 10. The
9
one
by
I have
9.
out in the garage is like a 8 by 8, 9 by 9. I'm going to do this one a little bit longer than the other one.
Either pan is going to be the same, essentially same square inches of it. Square inches. But let me know if you guys are coming on live. Let me know if you are catching us on the hashtag, if you're catching us on the hashtag, put replay. If you're catching us on the replay, type hashtag replay or a number 2 and let us know where you're coming in from. If you're new, drop new. We appreciate all of you for watching and letting us know when you try something that we've made and that you got value out of them. Yes, Michelle, Almond Joys are my favorite treat, and we will definitely be doing Almond Joys before the Christmas trays get done too. So Twix Bars is what we're making tonight. This is a keto-friendly, low-carb, sugar-free, diabetic-friendly, all that stuff recipe. So I'm super excited because I think it's going to be good.
Look, I'm using your little toy thing.
I know. I love this. It's a pastry roller. My little toy thing. Hey, Livy. How are you? Thanks for joining. We are making Twix Bars tonight. How is everything in Hawaii?
Okay, so that is together. You want to show them that?
I do.
And then talk for a second.
Here is the base. This is basically just a shortbread bottom. And we do have one already made. So this one's going to go in the oven now while we actually pull the other one to put the toppings in as soon as she gets those cooked so that you guys can see it go together. I rather chips. So if you would like to make chips, I'm down to watch. Chips?
Like potato chips?
Like potato chips? Michelle, help me out here. Hey, Elizabeth, awesome. So, I'm not sure, Michelle, what you're saying, but clarify for me or something, and I will try to address it better. Okay, so this is ready to go in the oven?
Yes.
This bakes for 15 to 18 minutes till it's...
I think the first one we had to do a little bit longer, and I think because it was a little bit thicker.
Okay, so do the 15. And it is. Okay, now you're gonna do the sauce?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so y'all, guess what? Today was Beautify Day. And so it was funny because last week I was sick and I had to cancel my hair appointment. So look, no more gray. Alicia took them all away. I love Alicia. So, but Tracy got her hair done today too, guys. And it is super duper cute. It's got, what is it? It's a red. It's got these little red stripes in it. It's very festive and it's super cute. But I think it gave her some sass. You guys.
Some sass.
I think she's got some sass.
I always have sass.
Well, not potato chips, but similar. I seen Tracy posted a few bags of grain-free chips other day, but they are not available here. Okay, so they're Siete, and they are available online. And if you have a Whole Foods, they have them as well. Our Kroger's or Fred Meyer's carry them. This is one of the bags. They're a grain-free, so they're a low-carb, grain-free. They are cassava flour based, so they're not 100% keto. People will tell you that's not keto, but a lot of the products that people who use keto or dirty keto will actually use cassava flour. The problem with cassava flour is it can cause some inflammation or bloating. So you just want to be aware and mind your own body, how you react to it. But if you are a chip person, there are some out there like Quest chips. You can get those as well. But I would suggest that you just see how you respond to them. We do fine with these. They don't really kick us out of ketosis because we eat them in a moderation. So it's just about what you prefer. But we truly, truly like tortilla chips. And so this is something for us that works for us. Hi, Patty. I went to Whole Foods today. Unfortunately, they don't carry them in our area. Oh, dang. I wonder if they can...
You can get them on Amazon.
Oh, no, you can't get them on Amazon unless you can get Whole Foods deliveries. That's the trick, so. Okay. Hi, Zoe.
Right. I am going to... We've got the crust in the oven. I'm going to stop her for a minute. And it's only going to be a minute, and then she'll start again. So, I've got 5 tablespoons of butter. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just dropped that. I'm going to get the butter going. I have a half a teaspoon. I'm sorry, not a half a teaspoon. A half a cup. Where'd my little spatula thingy go? Right here. How about we use this one? half a cup of the brown
Brown
Swerve, and that is packed. Big time. I've really packed it in there.
Where'd all those packets go?
What packets? They're over on the counter over there. Holy cow, I packed it in there like big time. There we go. And then I have a 1/4 cup of allulose. And that's gonna make our caramel seasoning for our, or topping, sorry, not seasoning, for our Twix. We're just gonna melt this down and bring it to a boil and cook it for about 3 to 5 minutes. As the butter starts to melt, it's kind of gonna start creating a sauce here. Get everything all mixed in good. What are you doing back there?
Nothing.
Oh,
She's just waiting patiently.
hi Zoe. Hi Terry. Oh,
my
Marlene's
goodness.
phone is about to die.
It's not
That's-
going to. We won't let it.
No, it's not purple Celeste, but I did get like
I told her.
stripies in it.
Now you're gonna have to wash your hands. I told her it was gonna be purple and green.
No, it's not purple and green.
I was on the phone with Celeste when we were at the hair salon, and I kept trying to convince Tracy that her hair was gonna be purple and green. So, who thinks next time it should be purple and green?
Hey, it's my favorite colors. I'll do it.
I think it would be fun.
I would do it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it is cute though. You can't really see, if you come really close, see the pink there in it? It does, you can't really tell, but there is pink stripes like in it, red stripes. It's really pretty. But I think it gave her, like I said, I think it made her a little sassy, but.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, if you guys are jumping on and this is your first time catching our Keto Kitchen, drop new in the comments and let us know what is your favorite holiday treat mimic of a commercial food. Like tonight we're making Twix Bars. So what do you like? Like Mounds, Almond Joys, Twix, Snickers, I don't know, whatever else you can think of. What do you make? Butterfingers. Oh, we made a Butterfinger fat bomb. That's on one of our lives. That is super good. It tastes like a Chico stick though to me rather than Butterfingers. But super, super good. Welcome, Rebecca. Thanks for joining us. Let us know also, you guys, are you keto, low carb, American Standard Diet? What is it that you guys live by?
This is starting to
Almond
melt
roca.
down.
Of course, some Hawaiian thing probably. I don't know what that is.
This is starting to melt down good.
Yeah, good. Okay. So she's making the caramel layer of the Twix.
And right now I just have a 1/2 cup of brown Swerve, 5 tablespoons of butter, and a 1/4 cup of allulose. You can use BochaSweet, allulose, or xylitol for this recipe. We had allulose, so that's what we used.
This is the Swerve Confectioners.
That's
if
in
you're
the
not
Crust.
familiar with it, that's in the Crust. This is the brown Swerve, my absolute favorite brown sugar replacement for keto, low carb, or sugar-free cooking. It's a natural natural sweetener, and it does not contain molasses. A lot of the brown sugar replacements still contain molasses, which will impact the glucose and insulin levels. This will not. Allulose. I actually bought, where's the little one? I actually bought my allulose I bought my allulose from Amazon. And the first time I got it like this, because I didn't know how I was going to like it and what it was, and it's not inexpensive. So I wanted to try it before I bought bulk. So I do not throw this away. So if you buy it in a plastic like this the first time, don't throw it away. Because then you can buy it in larger bags and just keep refilling it and replacing it, and keep this put away and sealed up tight so that it doesn't get air in it to make it sticky either. All sugars get hard when they get air in them. And then I just keep this in the counter. What allulose does is it's great for things like caramel, which is what she's doing tonight. So it's great for carameling. It's also good for, it's a 1-to-1 sweetener compared to sugar, and it acts like sugar, unlike some of the natural sweeteners. This one actually has the same composition when you're cooking with it. It's also what I use when I use like coleslaws, mayonnaise-based things like deviled eggs, potato salad, things like that, which is done with cauliflower.
And,
But
vanilla in this.
cream and vanilla.
Yep, in just a second.
Okay.
A half a cup of heavy whipping cream.
Okay. Let me know.
And half a teaspoon of vanilla. As soon as this is...
Has it turned?
Yeah, it's getting ready to start boiling, and the sugar is, like the granules in the brown sugar, our brown Swerve, are...
Make sure when you're cooking like this, you do scrape down your sides a lot or wash down your sides with your liquid. Does it cut acid into meat? Yes, I use it. Well, actually, it's really good at cutting, and it doesn't have an aftertaste. So it's really good for that. I also actually use
Okay, ready?
the granular Swerve sometimes, but this is my preference for that, yeah.
All right, you guys, I am adding in the half a cup of heavy cream. It is boiling. That noise is kind of cool. I put that in there and it's sizzling and bubbling and everything else. Half a cup of cream and oh my goodness. Do we have vanilla open already?
No, we used the end of it this weekend. You sure it's done enough?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be thickening?
I haven't put the xanthan gum in it yet.
Oh, so it's not
There
going to
is
caramelize?
xanthan gum in it will start to thicken it, but I wanted to get the heavy cream goes in and dissolves, and then the vanilla gets mixed in, and then you sprinkle a quarter of a teaspoon of xanthan gum across the top to help it thicken.
So it's not really thickening yet?
No, take it off the heat.
I'm looking. So I want to show you guys because it's literally still a liquid, which is surprising to me, but she's making this.
This is a quarter of a teaspoon of xanthan gum, which is a good thickener. This is going to help turn it into a caramel sauce, more so than the caramel liquid that I have currently.
Do you want a whisk?
Maybe.
Do you have a whisk?
I have a red one.
So if you've not used xanthan gum, it's a natural, or it's a thickener, kind of like cornstarch, but cornstarch is not keto friendly. So we use xanthan gum. When you put it on, you just sprinkle it lightly over the top. You don't clump it in, and it dissolves well. But if you put it all in at once, you will get little starchy looking balls. And that makes a mess. But it makes great gravies. It also makes thickening in anything that you would use cornstarch. So how's it coming?
It's good. It's not soupy, watery. It's got a little thickness to it, but it'll start to thicken here a little bit more
As it cools, is that what it says?
as it goes.
Okay.
And then this is going to...
Did you put salt in that?
Huh? No, it didn't tell me to.
Oh, okay, because it says salt. Is that the different part?
Oh, yeah. You want to put some salt in here?
Okay.
I gotta put that in too.
Okay, just And where's your chocolate? Go.
Over the top.
Okay, so just salt?
Yes, ma'am.
Quarter teaspoon, so we're just gonna spin it in.
Tell them she's putting salt in here.
There's salt in
The caramel.
the caramel. I feel like it might have should have went a little longer.
Huh? Well, the xanthan gum is going to help this thicken a little bit. I mean, it is still...
It says bring to a boil and cook 3 to 5 minutes.
I did.
Oh, until bubbly and sweeteners up dissolved. Okay.
So it is starting to thicken. Now you want candy? Well, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna have some. It's getting thicker.
Okay, you hard boiled it for 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Did I miss that part when I was talking? Okay.
Oh my.
I'm gonna go check the crust.
All right, so she's in we've already got one crust in the, I put it out in the garage so that it would cool off completely before we put the caramel sauce on there. It is, I mean, yes, it's still a little thin, but not like it was. I mean, it's kind of a syrup now, but it's gonna start, I'm sorry?
It's too thick to go on this yet. So that one.
Too thin.
Yeah.
Right. So If you want to show them that done crust.
Yeah, but that can't go on here yet.
I know.
Okay. This is the done crust. Are we confusing you guys yet?
I'm going to set this out here.
So, depending on what I'm making, I use arrowroot as a replacement or xanthan gum. Correct. You can use either one. Some people just prefer one over the other. No big deal. We have some things that use arrowroot. We make a spaghetti squash casserole that is amazing, and it uses arrowroot. You made sweet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you can cut the acid definitely in your spaghetti or any of your red sauces with the allulose. And I'm trying to think, because I make pizza sauce straight from scratch, and I use, I think I've used either, because I'm thinking I've used the granulated Swerve as well, but it does give you a little bit more aftertaste. This is really good for not having an aftertaste. Okay, I don't know where she went. I think we lost her. Where'd you go?
I'm right here cooling this off.
Oh, she's literally in the cool air stirring it to cool it off quicker for you guys. She was convinced we were going to do this Twix recipe. And I'm like, oh, we better cook it in so some of the stuff is already done because it is a longer process. So I apologize for the length of time it takes, but in order to show you guys some of these things, there's just a lot of steps like cooling and cooking and cooling and making the centers. So recipe please for the spaghetti squash casserole. Okay, I am going to absolutely find that for you. I don't think we've cooked it on a live yet, but it is absolutely amazing. The snow melted. Yeah, so we had snow yesterday morning. For those of you who didn't see my post yesterday morning, we woke up, well, it rained from like, I don't know, midnight till 7 in the morning. And then all of a sudden it turned to the biggest, like gigantic snowflakes. And then we had a nice coating of snow. And then about 2 hours later, it was all gone. So welcome to Indiana, where you've got 4 seasons all in one day.
It's cold.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what she's doing out there. Oops. Okay, so we're going to put that on for another 3 minutes because it wasn't quite done. So actually, she's out in the cold, Michelle, stirring it. So, does anybody else have a favorite candy bar that can be made into a treat at Christmas? You know what else we make that is definitely not keto, but if you're not keto, one of the favorites here is also the Payday bars. We make, it's actually a really good, that's not a candy bar. It's a really good recipe that tastes like the Paydays. It's made with cereal. Once every 100 years, huh? Holy moly. Really though? That's crazy. So what's the temperature there today, Michelle? Michelle is in Louisiana.
I don't even know that. When we go to Texas, we should stop by and I don't know, that'd be like a drive.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to fly down to Texas, we'd have to rent a car.
Let's not plan the world yet today, okay? 76. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'd be beautiful. We're not 76, huh? Okay, now it's thickening.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I just had to cool it down a little bit.
Yeah. Does it say to cool it before you put it together?
Yes.
Okay, I wonder if we should let it cool a little more.
Well, it's got to be not too thick, but still pourable, and then you refrigerate.
Okay, here we go. Here's the topping. Here's the crust. And I'll let her pour the topping on. I want to make sure you guys can see what's happening though. Can you guys see that pan? Yes. Okay.
I'm going to switch hands. Okay.
It is nice and,
It's
yeah,
like
that's a good,
caramel
can you guys
sauce.
see it? That looks delicious.
I think it will do better on the longer pan. This is going to come thick.
That's okay. Want me to get that for you?
No, thank you.
You don't have to scrape every bit out of the pan.
Well, yes, I do.
No matter what, I'm not going to get in the RI. Am I?
RI.
I'm not going to get in the RI.
Okay.
It smells good.
Here, you can look this.
Oh my goodness.
Here.
You guys, this caramel is delicious. Oh yeah, that is very good flavor.
This here, I don't know if I'm gonna try and do it without.
Nah, I can move the phone.
Show you guys
Oh,
that.
they
It
can
is
see it.
still, it's, you know, it's still
loose.
a little loose, but we're gonna put this in the freezer for,
Freezer or refrigerator?
in the freezer for an hour to 2 hours to allow the caramel to completely set before we cover it with chocolate. So it will be a little while before we get the pictures put in the comments, but we will get them there. And I think she's making room in the freezer for it.
Well, I'm making a
So,
spot in the freezer.
yeah.
That's going to be important, I think.
Okay.
Try that.
Oh, here, let me take this out. Hold on.
It wasn't done. I had to put it in for 3 more minutes. Whew, hot. Okay.
Okay. That. Is the dud crust fresh out of the oven. This smells
You didn't go all the way to the edges, but
well, I tried,
I know. Okay.
but my paper shifted too.
Yeah. Okay. So because we made 2 crusts, we're gonna make another set of middle also. So we're gonna have lots of them. So I'm hoping they freeze well as well. And then once these are done in the freezer, then we melt the chocolate to go over the top. And we will put the whole recipe up in the description, pictures in the bottom. Keep in mind it will take us a little while to get these completely finished. So bear with us on that. But if you, huh?
Bear with us on the picture.
Yeah, bear with us on the pictures and the, we'll get the recipe in there here shortly.
I have it on some of them, but not the main one.
Hey, also, Michelle wants the recipe to the spaghetti squash casserole. We haven't made that online, have we?
I believe so, yes.
Okay,
Well,
I'll look
let's
for
see.
it. And if we have the live, we will tag you in that, Michelle. And then, you guys, thank you so much for joining. I think Tracy wants to say something, but I haven't let her yet. Did you have something to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just glad that I got to join in.
Yeah, so it's fun to get to have her here sometimes. And let us know if there is a candy or a treat or a holiday recipe you would like to see us try or do. A lot of things we will still be coming up upon. Oh my goodness. Coming up on before we get to the end of the year. We're doing Thanksgiving, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. Let us know what you like, and we will try a keto version if we do not already have one. If you would like to be a part of our recipe community that has a bazillion recipes in it that have been tried and proven, let us know. Drop recipe in the comments and we will get you added, but you have to be my friend. So add me to your, add me as a friend, touch my nose, do see and follow first for notifications when we're going live. If you would like to know when we're going live before Facebook notifies you, then drop remind and we will get you out an invite so that you can receive a text 2 to 10 minutes before we go live, and you will know what we're going to do so you can decide how to prioritize your time. But I thank you very much for joining us. You'll be making Twix tomorrow. Perfect. You'll have all the information by then. You guys,
good.
Yeah,
I
they
smell
do.
Good.
That
And
caramel
sauce
was amazing,
set up pretty
so.
good. So
yeah.
we'll definitely post pictures in a little bit.
All right. So you guys have a blessed night, and we will see you tomorrow, Tuesday. Tomorrow is Tracy's birthday. Don't tell her I told ya.
Whatever.
So tomorrow we'll make a holiday celebration or a birthday celebration. So I thank you all for joining us. You all guys have a good night and be blessed.
Have a blessed day.